Hey everyone, it's Tuesday night again. You know what that means, don't you? It's time to join Mike and Kristie for another episode of Where's My Sage? A show hosted by a psychic medium and a guy on a quest to find Bigfoot. Who would have thought? Together, they will take you on all sorts of adventures, and not with lots of different people. Kristie even gives readings. It's time to sit back, get up and get ready. You can't sample the universe sitting down. Your hosts are waiting. Come on, let's go!
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Where's My Sage? I'm Mike with my wonderful co-host, Kristie London. And how are you this evening, Kristie?
I'm great. How are you?
Oh, I'm spun up. I just got off at Tim Shaw's show, and we had a great, where's the squirrel? Because he had Mike going down this way, and then that way, and then this way, and that way, and audience participation was awesome, and I got, to pull out my flags and go, da-da, that kind of stuff.
How many cups of coffee and energy?
I've had one cup of coffee today. Not even a full one.
Wow. So Tim's energy just must be energizing and just...
It was a good, it
was a great show.
When we got on there, Mike's muted all the time on this show. Mike's muted on that show. I had to take the freaking microphone, unplug it, which works all the time.
I was looking in the mirror doing my makeup and I had my phone propped up, right? So I was just listening. So here's Tim and Michael. He gave you this fantastic. I was like, holy shit, man, this is going to go right to your head. What the hell?
Yeah. I'm like, who are you talking about? He's got some other guests
it was
besides
great.
Me.
No, you deserve it. But the problem was then I heard, and here's Mike Ann. And I'm like doing my eye makeup and I'm going, oh, and I look over and you're talking and there's no sound.
Yeah, there was absolutely nothing. And, that put me a few minutes behind schedule. Just a tad.
Yeah.
So, and then, running a little bit behind on trying to get our stuff together for tonight's show. So it was,
I don't know. I think I'm going to, my mommy's going to have to call Tim's mommy and let him know. Hey. You guys can't play together anymore before.
We're already planning for September. So hey,
that's awesome.
We're going, we're rocking, that's how things are going. So, and God, the way this week has been, I'm trying to get those slides up for you. Yeah. It's been crazy, and I appreciate Tim's audience and stuff. Mm-hmm. Being there for us, and our audience, because it's been a crazy week. In our area, we lost a law enforcement officer. Another one was shot here in our area. Just trying to do their jobs, and the one gentleman could have retired multiple years ago. And, every day those guys get up and put those uniforms on, and girls, and get out there, and nobody wants them till the world falls apart, and then
But there's still a lot of people out there.
Yeah. And then we just, it's just been shitty, to say the least. And then, we probably should cover, some more fun stuff, before I click on this other stuff here. So you have an event coming up this weekend?
Yes, I will be at Wildwood Sanitarium over in Salamanca, New York. They're having a healing vendor and psychic fair. So come on out because I'm giving private readings and I'd love to see everybody. And I know, I'm not sure who all the vendors are going to be, but I found out Stacy from Wild Raven Candles is going to be there. So I'll get to see her, and hopefully the weather is nice and people will take the trip. It's about an hour and 45 minutes from me. But I know a lot of, it's still an area that people from Buffalo and Niagara Falls will go to, especially Buffalo. So I'm hoping that the weather is nice and people will make the drive out and go see it. Wildwood is just one of our favorite places to go. It's just so awesome. And Brooke and Lori do a wonderful job. just the restoring it. And her husband Dale does so much, and it's just amazing. We've had great experiences there. Your favorite doll room is there.
Not a fan of the doll room.
Don't be a baby. I wouldn't sleep in there, but don't be a baby.
Nobody else would sleep in there either when I tried to leave. So, hey, you guys can. No, we're not staying there. No, we're not. No.
Yeah. Well, So yeah. But yeah, you did. Your interview was really good. It was really amazing. Oh, and actually, we stop talking about yourself. So we are also going to be at Wildwood.
Okay, yeah.
We're going to be at Wildwood on September 10th as well. I'm going to be doing a gallery there, and that's going to be fun. So, and that is actually for a suicide prevention event they are hosting. So that's going to be an important one. So everybody needs to come out for that one as well. And you have some stuff coming up.
Schedule. Yeah, September 24th, I'll be in Whitehall, New York for the Bigfoot calling contest, which is amazing. They have a lot of great vendors. I mean, awesome vendors. The whole town gets involved. There's a beer garden at one end. They've got some great speakers coming in. And the list keeps getting bigger and bigger as the day goes on. I'm still waiting for the printout so I can go ahead and share it with everybody. And it's just, Whitehall's the reason, one of the reasons I'm in this craziness was watching one of the Seth's movies. If you guys have been heard way too many times, but it's a rockin', it's a great time. It's a beautiful area. It's right near Lake George.
Yeah.
I think it's the same weekend as the Balloon Festival. Or if you're Star Trek fans, you can slide up to Ticonderoga, which is about 40 minutes away, and go check out the bridge from Star Trek. It's a cool place, and I'm just gonna throw a couple of these hellos up as we go down. And hello, everybody. It's crazy. So hello, I'm just going to kind of click because I cannot talk tonight. Did you just change something on me?
Me?
Stop
what?
Messing with my graphics.
It's bothering me. Listen, troublemaker Tanya over there. So wait a second. I want this one. There we go. Because it's too big so I was messing around with it because I use this program, when I do, video readings and when I'm working. So, I was messing around with it and I forgot to change it. But then I was like, I can just change it. Who cares? So I'm gonna do it already.
Now I got to use the ticker thanks to Tanya and you. I went through all of Tim's show without swearing tonight. Oh.
You know what? You're not a little Miss Goody Two Shoes yourself.
I said tonight.
Yeah.
I've been trying to.
No, you haven't. Don't lie.
I went through Instagram earlier, and I couldn't believe how much swearing is on Instagram.
You can't.
It's every other reel. It's and you're putting kids in slides with it. I don't know. This universe is just wow.
There are no standards anymore, and then we wonder why the world's going to shit. Oh.
She is not me. At least, well, she can talk to the.
This is an adult show. There's a difference.
I know, but then I have to. It's oh my, I have to put too many things on. And
how many Red Bulls did you have?
I didn't have.
You're lying.
No,
you had something.
Nope.
You had something.
Nothing. I took a nap.
I know how you are after a nap too, and that's just not
I told you, it's Tim's crew. It's Tim's.
Somebody spike your dinner? I mean,
no, I didn't eat dinner yet.
Hello. No.
All right.
Yeah. What else?
We got to do it. I don't want to do it, but we got to do it. Guys, episode 5, we had an amazing guest on, Melanie Rocher from Naked and Afraid. I met Mel a couple years ago at the Winter Parafest in Rochester and became a really good friend. You guys know I'm friends with a lot of the folks from Naked and Afraid, and Kristie got introduced to her and some of her other friends, and she just awesome. military vet, Navy vet, and like I said, contestant on a cast member on A Naked and Afraid, and just a huge heart. And unfortunately, we lost her just recently. And Kristie spent her day kind of putting some things together, and we talk about spirit messages and in our families, and I just talked to Tim's group and stuff like that about getting your families involved. You can all do the crypto stuff, but just if you're going to do any of this stuff, we really need to look at our friends and our family and look and see. And sometimes we miss what's behind. I know a lot of us, when we're here and we're doing the reading shows, we're looking for that connection because there's stuff going on, or we want to reach out to grandma or grandpa or a lost loved one. We really need to look at those that are here with us right now and support them the best we can when they're going through some tough situations. Our veterans, or even our folks with some traumatic life experiences, we really need to show them the support. Know that the numbers are out there. As Kristie said, she's going to be out doing some events for suicide prevention and stuff. But we really get close to our friends, and sometimes we lose them at really important parts of our lives when we need them as well as they need us, and we miss those little factors. And even some of us that are trained to look for those signs sometimes miss them. And Mel and I talk probably every other week or so, just busting each other's chops, and sometimes you miss those things. And we, like I said, we lost her. Kristie, I know I'm talking a little too much, but
nope, because I was dreading this part, so I won't go through it.
But like I said, Mel supported us right at the beginning when we got Where's My Sage going. She was on episode 5 because that's when things worked out, because we had to reschedule. She probably would have been episode 2.
I forgot about that.
What time? Oh, yeah.
I totally forgot about that.
And I think I'll share the slides at the end. I can't do it now for us to get through the show. But she affected so many people, and there was a big talk in the last show I was on about clickbait, and I got a vent. There are people in this world that want to take advantage of people. And when I was trying to find information out on calling hours and stuff, because we were still trying to get things together, there were disgusting YouTube channels that were out there making stuff up, putting the wrong pictures up, and doing a disservice to the family.
Bastardizing the information that was very little information that was known.
And for folks that support clickbait channels, please don't. We're not here for the clicks. We're here for you guys, and we enjoy being here. But the hunt for clickbait, be it on the paranormal encrypted side or people just downgrading people, game on, folks. That's all I'm going to say. And Denise, you're right. It's not only the vets, but their spouses as well. Mm-hmm. It's the families. Yeah. Please reach out to your friends. Look out for your friends. Listen to those little things that they're talking about. And if they need help, reach out to help. There are a lot of municipalities now have like 411 lines and 811 lines that will get you services. But
it's difficult because the strong people are usually the ones that are suffering the most, the ones that don't seem like they need it. The ones who seem like they have it all together. And, you know, a lot of times they do, but people can go through rough patches and struggle. And, you know, and we're not talking about just committing suicide. We just mean struggling and doing things to try to help themselves to get through whatever they're going through in the moment or whatever's cropping up on them. It's not about, I mean, it is, but it's not just about suicide. She did not, you know, she did not go out of her way to do anything to harm herself. We're going to make that very clear, but we're not going to dwell on it either. She had so much going for her. You know, it's not just about the loss of life. It's about the struggle that people live with every day as well, and what their families go through. And so it's something that we all have to remember, because the ones who smiled the biggest, the ones who laughed the loudest, are sometimes the ones that really need that extra phone call also. You know, when you get home behind closed doors, it's a whole different story. So Mel had the best smile, the best laugh. Sorry.
Yeah. We just, again, guys, when we bring a guest on, they become part of our family. But Mel was part of our family before we started this. And
very grateful for Rochester Parafox this year. Stupid COVID robbed us of 2 years, and, you know, just being able to spend time with her, you know, and having, we had so much fun. Oh my God, did we laugh and laugh. And everybody who knew her is feeling this loss. It's just, it's still unbelievable. She was so full of life, you know, and she just, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I was getting ready to get back on social, guys. And after seeing that this week, I just kind of turned social off. So, but
no,
we have a job to do. And our prayers are with that girl, wherever she is. She's kept us going. And
starting with her family.
Yeah.
Her family, especially.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. And everybody who loved her.
And hopefully one of these days she will come haunt my ass. You know. Yes, I swore, and I will use my banner, and that's mine for the evening.
Oh, goodness.
Please like, share, subscribe. Oh, God, I don't even want to do that tonight. So we're here, folks. We're over on YouTube. Thank you, Tim, for cheering me up. And then going into this, Cindy Marie is a new viewer. You put 998 up. Can you tell me where, or 988? Can you tell me where that number is for? It's going to be, I don't know if it's which location that's going up. I am tagging the questions, so I don't lose. Hopefully, I don't lose those. And Kristie, if you want to do your speech, that way we don't lose everybody.
Okay.
I'm in a great mood for being on Mr. Shaw Show.
Yes, absolutely.
Bless him, the Reverend. Hey, Jay's here. Jay's got a new documentary coming out. Jay was right there at the beginning too. Episode 2. So here in Mary Marshall.
Yes.
So like we say, when we talk about family and folks being right there, we're all still there. But Jay's got a new Finding Jay 2 coming out.
Yes.
So
Congrats.
it'll be another rainy weekend to sit. And all right.
You don't need a rainy weekend to sit on the couch and watch it. Who are you kidding? Rain, snow, sun, sleet.
Oh, it's not popcorn. That's all I know.
No popcorn for you.
Okay.
All right. And obviously, guys, we're gonna probably go over because it is already almost, you know, it was hard enough getting him to get on here for this.
Hey.
Which I can't blame you. Tim's a riot. I could talk to him all night. It's awesome.
Oh, I could have gone another 3 hours, but I couldn't figure out how to do both shows at the same time. So
you just put him on. Should have just brought him right on. I mean, what the heck? But okay,
Oh,
so yeah.
Okay, countrywide connection to your services. Oh, so if you need that number,
Thank you, Cindy.
988. Thank you very much, and
Thank
that'll
you.
connect you anywhere. So
That's awesome.
that is very. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. All right, go with your speech.
Okay, ready, set, no. All right. So for those of you who are not familiar with, I know, we just need to wave the white flag this week because this has been one hell of a week. All right. So for those of you who are not, okay, listen. Less sugar in the dinner, Jana. That's all I can say. All right. So, for those of you who are new and are not familiar with how we do the reading shows, just relax, keep your minds wide open, and allow the process to happen however it's going to happen. This is very different than doing a private reading or even an intimate group reading, in person. This is so many people from all over and all different directions. I wish there was something different in this. That might be happening after the show. So, and for those of you who don't know what Mike just did, when he shows or says the gimbal, whenever we say gimbal, it has become a drinking game. That is a gimbal that holds a phone so you can actually take video. It's really cool. So when you see that or we say it, it's a drink. You take a drink. But
water in most cases.
Yes,
actually,
this
in all
is
cases for this show.
Water Gatorade I have, so we're good. Okay, so yeah. There's the culprit. Here's the whole reason why we do that in the first place. Come on. All right. So please, when you ask your question, keep it short, sweet, and to the point. Mike has his hands full. We joke around, but he really does work his butt off for these shows, but the reading shows in particular. I get to sit here and just, connect. He gets to run everything else to make sure things go smooth. So please keep them short, sweet, and to the point. Do not repeat them in constant messages in the chat. You will throw everything up and he will lose it. Please also remember that there are different locations that he is looking at. So it's not going to be just your questions that he is looking at or seeing. Spirit will also make sure that you receive an answer or a message if you need to have one tonight. So please don't get upset if Spirit decides that we're doing things in a different order or if we are doing things the way they want or need them to be done, because that's how this goes. We do try to pay attention to everybody. If you can, please give me the name of the person that you are asking about. It's okay to ask, do you have any messages for me? But in this kind of venue, it can be a little tricky sometimes depending on the energy. So if you give me the name of the person and even where you're from too, that's, we just like to know where you're from anyways, but that kind of helps too. And one question, that would be especially helpful. What else? Oh, and if ever I give you a message, because I don't have time to really go through everything and explain how all of my gifts work so that you truly understand it. If you ever don't understand something that I have said to you, please, not tonight. What?
He's afraid you're going to call on him, so.
I think he wants me to because he keeps, drawing my attention to him. I think he wants me to. I think this is like a ploy. Yeah. Anywho, no, but if ever there is a message that you don't understand that I give you, please do not hesitate to call me, not tonight, but tomorrow or the next day. And I will be happy to help break something down. Sometimes things are symbolic. Sometimes there's, we just need to explore something a little bit more in order to help you figure out what Spirit is saying. But this is not the place where I can necessarily get into all of that as well. What else? Oh, we want you to come on.
You're not a doctor.
I'm not a doctor. I can't diagnose. You can ask me a health question. I will decide whether or not I will or will not answer it. And please always, no matter what I tell you or whatever, not I tell you, whatever message you receive, please make sure that if you ever think something is going on, you should just be talking to your doctor in the first place. I cannot diagnose you in any way. What else? Because you got me all off track, and Matt's acting up in the chat, and he's got me all off track now too. So, oh, come on live with us. So Mike is going to post a link. I would do it, but I'll get yelled at for messing with the stuff. So, he's going to post the link, and you are welcome to join us in the chat room. It's simple. You click on it, you follow the steps, you'll be brought into our back room, and then we will bring you on. Here it is. Please make sure you're dressed. Where is he? Is he in the audience?
No, he's not yet.
Guys, even though it is summer and probably 90 degrees and actually around the United States, I know it's like well over 100. Please still make sure you have a shirt on. Because this is a different kind of a venue. We cannot bring you on. And even if you want to come live, but you don't want your video to be on, you can shut your video off and you can still talk with us this way. You'll just be a black screen or black block on the screen. So definitely welcome to do that as well. And we will alternate through the chat room and with the people who want to come on live. It just breaks it up. It's a little more fun, you know, and then Mike likes to just disappear. So that's all.
No, I was doing an example. If you stop the camera, you'll get something like this. We can still watch. But yes, please be dressed. I mean, the other thing, like Kristie said, I'm looking at 8 different locations. We're coming to you from 4 different Facebook pages, 3 different YouTube pages, and Twitter now. So you may not see those questions. The other thing is, if you do come in live, we have a little green or a little backstage that I'll pull you up on the thing when you're done. Please leave that area so I can bring somebody else in, because I'm very limited on how many guests I can have into my back room, green room, whatever they want to call it, backstage. So
the VIP room.
Yeah.
Yeah.
StreamYard link is there. That's what you're going to click and chase. And it probably wants to use Chrome to get on. So, or Safari if you're using an Apple product.
Yeah.
So let's start.
That being said.
Yep.
Oh, and post your validation. If you can validate, we always love to see the validation in the chat room as well. That's always helpful, and it really is. It's neat for everybody else to see, but validation never gets old for me. I mean, it's really nice to know what the connections are, because in this type of environment, I don't and I can't really see it. So
please like, share, subscribe, and like I said, we are also on Spreaker, Spotify, iTunes, Anchor FM, the whole bit now. So if you gotta bounce out and we may get to your question a little later, you can always listen to the audio podcast later on those locations. So let me pull our first one up on here.
Wait. So 2 things were brought to my attention.
I knew it was going to happen.
You shut up. You did not.
No, you're the medium. I'm just the crazy guy on this side.
Whatever. I thought maybe being the medium made me the crazy person, but whatever. That's okay. So, 2 things also have been brought to my attention tonight. So when this happens, there are usually a few people, if not a bunch of people out there, who will be able to relate to this in some way, shape, or form in their own way, and it will mean whatever it is supposed to mean to you. The first thing I saw was a string of pearls. And it's almost like it wasn't hooked and someone just kind of was like dangling it like this. So it was long and hanging down. So please know that however you connect with this, the string of pearls there, and it is a female I'm picking up on. She's letting you know what I had heard with that is it's okay. They're okay. I'm okay. That's what came with the string of pearls. That's what I heard. The second thing, was a guy playing drums. I saw a guy in a basement playing a drum set. So again, for those of you who are not used to this kind of a venue, what you need to understand is that one piece of information can mean something different to 20 of you, 100 of you, 2 of you, could just mean something for 1 of you. It doesn't matter. So it's however it resonates with you and whatever connection you make with it on whichever level you're at. Okay, so those things, you guys, are what was brought to my attention tonight. Doesn't always happen. It does sometimes. Tonight it did. So I hope it's helped out there. And with the drums, just know that he is okay, because it is a male. Know that he is good to go. Okay. So, all right. Okay, Michael, I think we're good now. To the
Okay.
next thing pops up.
We've got our first person in the back room, and then we'll grab into the chats there. So,
Awesome.
Beth, if you're ready, if you give me the thumbs up. All right. Good evening, and how are you doing this
Hi.
evening?
Hi, Beth.
Hi
How are
guys, how are you?
you?
Good to see
And
you.
what's
I finally got in. I wasn't
You
last
too.
time you were live. I wasn't able to get into the room, so I'm excited.
Oh, I'm so glad you could.
Yes, I'm wondering if you have any if spirit's giving you any information on my job.
So, okay, as soon as you popped in to the back room, I'm getting a pain back here in my lower ribs, in my back. How do you connect with that? Was someone past, present, yourself, any combination?
I have lower back problems, so it might be just you're feeling me.
I feel like it's my ribs. It's not muscular. So, did somebody have an accident or injury or something of that nature?
My sister-in-law was not very mobile.
And she leaned to the right in her wheelchair a lot.
It could have been. And she had a hard time breathing, so that's why you're having a hard time breathing.
She had a trach or something put in at one point.
Yeah, she did.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
What's her name?
Sandy.
Spell it.
Sandy.
So it's funny because when you said Sandy, I saw a beach with really fine white sand.
Okay.
And she said, like the beach, she made like a comparison. Does that make any sense to you? Does
It
that
does.
make
Yeah.
Why?
She loved lighthouses.
That's awesome. So I'm also going to tell you that the way she's communicating with me lets me know that at the time that she passed, she was unable to communicate either effectively or at all, whether it was 2 minutes or 6 months, it doesn't matter. Is that correct?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. Thank you. She's referencing the boys, the boys. I feel like she has one son and maybe her husband she's talking about.
She wasn't married and had no children.
Okay. Did she have a significant other and maybe somebody in her life that was like a son to her?
Could be, yes. Yeah, she did have a significant other and she had a nephew.
Okay. Small. He was small at the time.
Oh, maybe Carson, her great nephew.
Okay. Yeah, because he's little. I'm gonna say
He's
around
little.
5, 6.
He's only 18 months. Yeah.
Okay, no, this little boy I'm saying is probably around 5 or 6. So it could have been back when she passed. It could have just been from the time that he was that little, that was significant.
No one's coming to mind. I'm going to write it down.
Okay.
My mother-in-law might know who you're speaking about.
Okay. She could have even had like a friend who had a son and she felt, the same, like that was like another son to her too.
Okay.
Or something like that, Who's Tommy? I got the name Tommy.
Connected to Sandy?
I don't know. I just got Tommy, so it could be something totally different or someone totally different.
I'm not sure. That I don't know.
Okay, so Tommy. Sandy was in a wheelchair that was manual because I see her struggling to push the wheels and she is cursing the same, like, oh, I hate this thing. And she's trying to roll the wheels and it's not really working too well. Or is this not Sandy? Is this somebody else?
Gosh, I wonder if it's somebody else because Sandy did not have a manual wheelchair.
Gotcha.
She
So
had
we could be
chair in her house that was a manual one.
Okay.
Not the wheelchair itself.
So we have a comment down below coming in from Jamie that her husband, who they called Uncle Tommy, died and his wife's name was Sandy.
Okay. And so what's going on here is, again, kind of like I explained before we really got started, sometimes people will come in on like information that if they have things in common, they can come in together, even if they never knew each other, or you're not connected in any way. So for everybody out there in the world, whoever's watching and listening, just know, again, anything that I'm saying to somebody else, whether it's just answering a question in the chat or telling somebody face to face, if I'm saying something that resonates with you, go with it, because that is Spirit's way of helping you to receive a message. Because I could never get to all of you. But that's why this kind of venue is so cool. So thank you for that, Jamie Lynn. So what was your question?
I'm wondering if you have any spirits giving you any information on my job.
So your spirit guides are stepping forward on this one.
Good.
Leave it, stay the course, leave it, stay the course, leave it, stay the course. Oh my gosh, you just keep going back and forth, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's exactly it.
So you are at a fork in the road.
Mm-hmm.
The decision that you can take either path at this point is what they're showing me.
Okay.
But what they're saying is just make sure you are ready to do what you have to do, no matter what you decide.
Okay.
Either is right for you at this point. If you stay the course, it's going to offer you the security and in the reliability that you count on.
Mm-hmm.
But if you leave, you will be able to tap into your creative side.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You have to find out which thing is most important and what your soul needs most. That is how you need to figure that out.
Okay.
Follow your gut.
Thank you, Kristie.
You're very welcome. I wish you the best of luck. Thank you so much for coming
Thanks
on.
so much.
Yeah, take
Bye.
care.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hi, Cindy.
Hey, Cindy.
Hey. Miss you.
I get to see all our friends are popping on tonight. They're usually
No,
busy
I
on
love it.
Tuesday, so.
I know. All right. Let me have it.
From Kim, any messages for me? Thanks.
Hi, Kim.
And I keep turning my headphones up too loud tonight.
So I'm having this vision. I'm hearing somebody say wild. And when I see this vision I'm having, I am like in the house, it seems like, and I'm looking out onto like the sidewalk and the front yard and the street. And it's almost as if it's a house either in the city or around the city because the yard is smaller. The front yard is smaller. And it's a residential street and area that I'm in. And I see somebody in a motorcycle. And it's just like a summer day or a nice day. And there's this guy with a do-rag on and he's actually, if I'm looking out the window, he's coming from the left and then he pulls in front of the house and stops. Your spirit guides are telling me to let you know that the children you're worried about, I feel like your kids, the children you're worried about will be okay. I feel like right now you're all covered in this heavy energy and you just need to deal with what's in front of you in order to get through it. But the things that they're going through can be frustrating and a little trying. But they will be stronger for it, is what I'm being told. I keep seeing this dude on the motorcycle. I'm watching from the house. So if you have any validation on that, that would help. But thank you so much. That's it. Thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything. Let me know if you know who the dude on the motorcycle is.
All right. Cindy, get yourself better soon, please.
Yes.
Don and join us. So
Shira.
you need a Tuesday night to relax too. So come join us. So Cindy's usually on just before us as well. Everybody's on before us. Makes it hard Tuesday night sometimes. From Mariah, hi. Are there any messages on when I'm going to deliver my little girl? Who's got the biggest money in the pot? I guess that's the question.
Yeah, right. What's
that's what we got going on
work right now. On this?
And again, folks, you may not see me grabbing questions from your particular chat because we're coming to you from 8 different locations tonight. So please ask your question once, and if you want to join us, grab that StreamYard link that's up above.
Yes, come in and see us. Well, congratulations, really, first of all. That's wonderful. So there's a man in spirit who's around you. And the funny thing is, he first came in and he felt like your father or a father figure. And then I got grandfather. And sometimes when they do that, it's because they are a parent or they were like a parent, but they really want me to know that they loved being a grandparent or they know they're going to be. And so I feel like that's kind of what's going on right now with this gentleman. He's taller, he's slimmer. I can't see a whole lot. He's only showing me so much, but I also feel like maybe his hair was, he had what I covering around the head where they're bald around top and then they have the hair on the sides. It was lighter or blonde or white because it blends and it's, a neater shaved, shorter cut. And then he's really pretty much bald around top. He's around you. He's not telling me who he is other than the father, grandfather feeling that I'm getting on this one. Your spirit guides are saying, we're not going to tell you when you're delivering your baby. Because I said, okay, can we give her anything on this? Because if we do, you're going to be watching the calendar and watching the second hand tick on the clock. And trust me, I don't know if you have kids already. I have 3. That's not going to do you any good. I promise you that. So you definitely want to remember it's about the journey. Although I kind of feel like you're at your wit's end, so I feel like you probably are close. What they are showing me is I do feel like you end up having a cesarean, or it's a good possibility. I don't want you to freak out about that. I feel like that is going to be something that's going to be best and healthiest for the baby and for you. And I see lots of happy tears, and I feel joy, and I feel just elated. And your guides are saying everything is going to be all right. So what you need to do is relax. They're showing me that you need to put your feet up because if you do it, you don't do it enough. And you need to spend time. They want you to really connect with this baby too, because I see you laying there and, we all love like the little shelf we get. I used to love it. Put my bowl ice cream on there, my bowl, whatever. And then, it was there. It was great. But I see you actually just connecting with the baby before she gets here, just rubbing your belly and just almost going into like a quiet meditative state and just getting ready for everything that's about to come your way, which is amazing. So, yeah. So I wish you the best of luck. It's going to be a beautiful thing. And please let us know when you have her. And yeah, we're very excited for you. Congratulations. Thank you for your question.
Cindy's got the 18th for the pool, so.
Cindy.
For those that don't know, if you guys that don't know, Cindy's Psychic Cindy. And, tonight as I look through this and as I talked about, having friends and family, and Cindy's here, Jay's here, Tim's here, Pam's here.
Hey, Pam.
Who was my predecessor for Kristie shows. Dave and Lori are here, and they're out in the woods.
She
I wonder
showed
if
you how
Dave's
it
going
was
to see
done.
Bigfoot. Sheila's
Hey, Lori.
Sheila's here, who we've done a lot of investigations with, and Sheila and I have actually, when you hear us talk about leaving Kristie in the woods, yeah, she's usually with me. So
take off.
Tanya's here, who's also got stuck out in the woods with us. So I appreciate each and every one of you, and really would like to meet most of you folks in person and stuff like that, as we did. We talked about Mel earlier. To go back to your pearls, and again, guys, there is in the chats, in each individual chat, there's a link to StreamYard. If you click on that, that will bring you in live. You can ask your questions at Kristie live. The only thing is, we ask that you make sure you got some clothes on when you get on with us. And that person is now in the chat. So
I was going to say that I saw.
We're going to try to get down his question in a minute. So Denise says, funny, I was thinking about my pearls this afternoon. So Kristie had started off saying that she had seen some pearls. So it was kind of one of those crazy things. Cool. Cindy wants to get in the woods with us. Yeah, when you get rid of that boot, we'll get you there.
I'll have backup this time.
Yes, Matt, you need to have clothes on. And in your case, probably a life jacket.
Yeah, the two of you are going to need a life jacket. All right.
So the next one is going to be from Penny. I'd like to know if there's any messages from your spirits guides at this time. Thank you. And again, guys, I'm coming to you from 8 different locations. We will be slowly transferring over to all YouTube because Facebook keeps losing us. So,
hello, Penny. So I keep seeing you with you're sitting on the couch with your leg up. And I feel like you need to be resting that leg or that ankle or that foot. Your guides are coming in and saying you need to rest it more. They're also saying you're doing a good job. And I feel like it's with the house, it's with life, it's with getting everything together and handling things the way that you are. I have a woman stepping forward. She is shorter with brown curly hair, like she had it set. She's in pants and a blouse, and it looks like a sweater cardigan. I feel like she's almost like an aunt. And she's got beads or pearls on as well. She's been with you a lot lately. Oh, I'm hearing you're doing too much. She just said you're doing too much. So you really need to rest that leg or that foot or that ankle, but I really feel like it's more centralized around the ankle area. You really need to rest that. You need to kick back. And when they say something like this, it doesn't necessarily mean that you are hurting now, but if you don't watch, you may bring in issues or cause issues that don't need to exist. So just pace yourself. Yeah. All right. So thank you for your question. Best of luck with everything.
Okay.
You might want to share that link again because with all the questions coming in, it may have gotten pushed up.
Yep. So this is a follow-up from Mariah. Definitely my grandfather getting close 36 weeks today, and I do already have a son, and I'm 100% at my wit's end. So putting my feet up, relaxing, reconnecting definitely needs to happen. C-sections don't scare me, especially when I'm 10 times bigger than her than with my son. So it's crossed my mind for sure.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Well,
So
thank
there's
you.
your validation.
Preaching to the choir, sister. By the time number 3 came along, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to do this again. Totally get it.
Let's throw that in there. And hopefully that doesn't bounce anybody off my little screen of things. And
come join us in the studio.
There.
Come on, break it up for me. Let's go.
And let's see. And Matt doesn't like me picking on about the life jacket, but great video, guys.
If you both need life jackets, okay? I'm sorry.
Yeah. So next one is going to be from Musi. Questions for Spirit, yes or no?
Question for Spirit, yes or
no? I wonder
if
she's just wondering if we're doing Spirit messages maybe tonight, because there's not really a question, I don't think. If you can define that one a little bit better.
This is the kind of crap, you guys, when I tease Mike about using his words and speaking Micanese, this is the kind of stuff I deal with him every day, all the time. So
MB? I'm good, but I'm not that good.
Little clarification, please. Although I'm leaning towards yes.
Yes.
So I don't know. I'm leaning towards yes. They will say yes or no. I'm like, okay. She said they will say yes or no. She must have asked the question. Listen, dude, really, you're gonna make me work this hard? It's been a long, hard, emotional week. Okay, I am leaning towards yes. Ha! See, Spirit knew.
All right. So, do you have any messages for Cindy?
Cindy. Yes, listen to your doctor. I feel like you're pushing it with something, with one of your medical issues that you're either dealing with, recovering from, whatever the case is. I just keep seeing you say, "Oh, I can do it. It's fine. Oh, I can do it." But I feel like you're riding that line, and you don't want to ride that line. You want to step back from it, because if you cross over it, you're not gonna. You're gonna take a so. Oh, Mike's got a little bit of a little cheeky attitude going on there. Did you tell her that recently too? Is that the problem?
She doesn't listen to me.
So, anywho, yes, girl, I love you, and yes, take it easy. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Your son will be fine. Stop stressing about your son. I want to say it's Jackson. Just let him go. He's full of energy. He's got to get it out. Just let him go. Let him do what he's got to do. You can't be with him all the time. You need to stay back. You need to hang back and take care of yourself right now. It will be okay. I know. You're right there with us, sister. So, yes, best of luck.
All right. The follow-up on the question here, is there a crisis I need to know if it'll work out?
It will work out. And if you need help, we're here.
All right. Let's go back up to our next. Again, folks, the StreamYard link that you see in there is not spam. That's how to get on live with us. So the next one is from Dawn. Hello, I'm hoping there is someone with a message for me.
Hi, Dawn. So I'm stuck on your last name. When your last name is what I'm focused on, it's the males who have passed away. It's definitely, I feel like father-in-law, because I feel like Greenleaf is a married name for you. And I'm having shortness of breath up in here. And this is definitely cardiopulmonary or one or the other. So smoking. I can hear and feel it, especially in here. This gentleman here actually dressed like he is from the 20s. I can see his shoes. I can see his pants. He's smoking. He's got his hair slicked. Because back in the day, it was definitely a dark, like a black or a dark brown. Almost Italian looking. Sharp dresser. He's showing me a ladder. You may connect to that literally, but I'm just seeing it by itself. I feel like there's some symbolism to that. So I want to go up the ladder. So general rule with the symbolism of the ladder, up is good. So when you are, but I feel like you're hesitant. Like I want to go up the ladder. I want to go. I can see it. I can see what I want, how I'm going to do it. I just need to get myself started. And that's what you need to do. Okay. I'm also going to say too, because I feel like your hubby or significant other probably has something to do with this, or there's a connection there as well. Whenever I give anybody a message and you cannot relate to it, but they keep coming at me in the first person, this goes for everybody out there, even when you have a private reading with me. If they keep coming at me in the first person, but you really can't identify with it, what they're letting us know is we know it's not you. We're talking about someone close to you, like friends, family, or coworkers. So keep that in mind, because I do feel like there's a connection, and they also want me to explain that to you, which doesn't always happen on this show in particular. So, or in this, venue. So, yeah, that's it. So thank you for your question, and best of luck with everything.
Hey. Oh, let's grab the next one in my little chain here.
Nobody wants to come on live with us? Come on, people, let's go.
It's the fun.
I know, right?
Let's see, Trisha.
Excuse me.
Right after Trisha's, we do have somebody just popped into the back room.
Right.
So let's get Trisha's. We're gonna hear. Hi guys. Kristie, I'm looking to connect with a family friend named Joe that died under mysterious circumstances about 1.5 years ago. Any messages for her?
My head's starting to hurt. Very sorry. Okay. So when Mike brought your question up, I started to get an ache and like a headache up here in the top of my head, in the middle. I feel like this is weird. I have like 5 different things coming at me at once on this one. So first thing with the head, all of a sudden I see inside the head, and it's almost like something burst, or he hit his head, and so it caused like blood vessels to burst, like so he had maybe contusion on his head. Then I saw a man's face and head. He looks like he had round glasses, thinner round glasses, and he had more of a longer rectangular oval face, because I can see his hair it's longer, but it's neatly cut, and it's almost like an ashen gray color. And he always had just a little, not even a colic, just a little few up here, where his hair would just kind of stick up a little bit, and just it was light, so it looked like just a little wispy feather. I'm hearing this person say to me, had it all. I was stubborn. And the feeling that comes with that is he didn't realize what he had until, and so he was always looking for more, and never satisfied, or never felt good enough, and was always looking for the next best thing, because he never wanted to miss out on anything. And I'm doing this, and I don't know why. I'm Italian. I do talk with my hands like this sometimes, but I'm also doing this. I'm hearing forgive me. I also felt a pain in my side. This particular pain usually means that the person had issues with their liver as well. He's showing me his arms are out like this and he's holding somebody out. It's almost like he was holding you at arm's length. And I feel like he didn't always do that, but after a while he did. He felt like, oh, now who's playing with the stuff? Distraction. So yeah, holding you at arm's length, and he's sorry for that. He's not really he's so hesitant. Every time I look at him, he just shakes his head no. He doesn't want to get into the actual details about what happened, or especially why. That's the big thing. Why? He's not ready for that yet, but there's also an element that I feel where he is being protective. He's protecting people. So he's not ready to give that information quite yet. But he is in the light. I do receive him in the light, and I am getting this pain again, and it is like a liver kind of an issue. Yeah. So I heard I love you. He also seems, personality-wise, he seems to be the type that like is straight to the point. Will say what he needs to say, will say what he wants to say, but then, not a whole lot of elaboration. And it could just be because it's me, maybe with people he knew or closer to, it was different. But there definitely was that side to him as well. So, all right, that's it. So thank you. Thank you for your question. And I wish you the best of luck. We can't talk. The best of luck with everything.
Thank you for those that have shared. Good evening, Carolyn and Micah. Coming in again. If you guys want to let us know where you're coming in from, we're going to grab those. We have Marilyn in the back. Or if you're ready for your question, if you want to give me the thumbs up. Marlene. Oh, man. My little thingy popped up in front here. Right?
Go with that.
Is she still here?
She's there.
Okay, but her stream looks frozen on my end. If you're here, if you can give me a thumbs up.
Frozen. You can try to bring her in. It may clear.
Okay, I just want to make sure she was ready. We're going to give her a shot. So, whoop. And I think she's frozen. She did drop back out again. So,
okay,
that's not working so great. So, okay. All right. Let's grab another one from up on this side then. Right, let's see. From Tanya, wondering if you have any messages for me.
Oh, bam, behave yourself. That was like, wham, there it is. Bam, behave yourself. You're doing a lot of, you're really, from what I can see, you're doing a lot of enjoying the summer, aren't you? A little partying, kicking back, enjoying it. They're telling you to slow down. Yeah, they're telling you to slow down. They're glad you're having fun. They want you to relax. I don't like one of the scenarios I see where you are either having a party or a barbecue or a picnic or something, and it gets dark, and I feel like it would be at your house. Night falls, and then I don't like the feeling I get. Party, happy, fun, and then something goes wrong or something is bad. So slow it down. Something about Saturday. A Saturday might not be this Saturday, but I'm getting Saturday. So slow down. Don't let this go to your head. Listen to your husband. Sorry, but listen to your husband. Next. No, thank
All
you for your question, honey. Best of luck. Oh, yeah. That's
Okay.
going to get me in trouble.
Let's see. Grab our next one is going to be from what is this thing doing? Next one's from Chelsea. Hi, Kristie. Wondering if their name messaged me. I've had some weird stuff going on.
Hi, Chelsea. I feel like you're not in the greatest of ways right now. I feel like you need to start cleansing and purging. You have way too much of the wrong energy in your life right now and for quite some time. And I feel like it's really affecting your life in ways that you don't really know or realize. I feel like in a way it is your energy that's creating the weird things that are happening. And I feel like it's a lot with electricity, power. I feel you have a lot of anger that I'm picking up on. You can be, I'll be very honest with you. I think you need to get some help. I think you need to find somebody who can help you honestly work through some things. I understand, but this is the message that's coming through. Smudging is not going to help if you're going to continue to have, they're getting to the digging deeper. And so it's not just about smudging. I feel like you are creating this energy that's happening right now. And if you think there's something coming in from the outside, it can happen when you have a lot going on and you're more in a negative way. So I feel like you need to really take some time for yourself and really sit down and weed through some things and start to release energy, people, things that no longer serve you, that are no longer beneficial. I feel like you need to be happy. I feel like I really want you to figure out what truly makes you happy and go for that and focus on that. Yeah. Smudging is always good. You can always do that because it still keeps things neutral, but it's not always the be all and end all. Even when, I go to do something like that, sometimes I have to go back a couple of times depending on how things work out. It's never a guarantee. And depending on how strong something is or how long it's been happening or what's going on in the home with the people, it's not a fix all. So it definitely will help, but you have bigger, deeper issues to work on. Okay, so I wish you all the best with that. Thanks for your question.
Okay.
There's Marlene.
Marlene is back, and we're going to try to bring her in this time. We're going 1, we're going 2, we're going to go 3, and how are you doing this evening?
Hi, Marlene.
Hi. Wonderful.
How are you? Thanks for joining us.
Yes.
Good. I do have a question. My son passed in 2019, and I was just wondering if he and my mother were together a lot.
What's your son's first name?
His name is Theo, and my mother's name is Edith. I lost you guys.
Can you spell Theo?
I see it's Faith.
Oh.
I think she might have hit something by accident.
She had some. She came on 3 or 4 times in there, so as soon as she pops back in. So if you want to start, and then we'll direct her to the YouTube follow-up or Spreaker is the follow-up.
Something behind her that I wanted to. All right.
And we can hold. We can circle back around. We'll grab another one from the.
Okay. Why don't we take another one, and then if she pops in.
Yeah, I'll grab Travis. He's been on. He knows the routine. So
Okay.
he's
Because I actually want to see her. So if anything,
Yep.
she can give me a call or a message
right.
me tomorrow.
Travis, are you
Clothed? All right.
Why we have our caveat. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. How are you guys?
All right.
Yeah, how are you? Look at the beard.
Oh yeah, getting lazy. Just wondering if there's anything from my mom or spirit guides with the changes going on.
You came on, and my whole neck, all my muscles from like between my shoulder blades up my neck are just like clenching and sore and hurt. Is that you?
Yep.
Oh, dude. You're being told to fight.
Okay.
That's it.
I know.
There's no
I know it.
details. Okay, you understand that because that's all
I
I'm
know
hearing
it.
is fight.
Yeah, I know what that means.
Okay. Yeah, plain and simple tonight. That was it.
Well, that gave me chills.
I aim to please. I have that effect on people. No, good. I'm glad. As long as you understand, that's all that
Yep.
matters. But
No,
you're being
perfect.
told to fight.
Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. It was nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice seeing you guys.
Thank
All right,
you.
buddy.
Thanks for coming
Have a good
on.
night.
Great
No
night.
problem.
Thanks.
Bye, bud.
Have a good one. See ya.
All right. Tara's in saying hello. So
Tara?
Yep. Let's go to our next one in here, and let's click from Elaine. Did I already click on this one, or just?
I don't.
No. I would love to hear from my spirit guides.
Hi, Elaine. You need to slow down. I feel like there's like a theme tonight. Well, not I feel like there definitely is a theme tonight. You need to slow down. With you, I'm seeing almost like you're getting winded or tired. Your spirit guides are saying to calm down and just pace yourself. You can just pace yourself. For sure. You're being reassured by your spirit guides that everything will be okay. And then I see your little grandson. And he just makes me feel really happy. Just really good. Feeling something in my heart too, or like around my heart, in my chest. I definitely feel like I want you to have a checkup or something, or because I feel like you're not feeling right. And if it's not you, it's someone close to you, like friends, family, coworkers, that kind of thing. So I want you to look into this for sure. Okay. So thank you for your question, and I wish you the best of luck with everything. Marlene's back.
All right. Yes, we're going to bring her back in.
Okay.
There we go.
Hi, Marlene.
And welcome back.
Hi. Yes. My son's name is Theo and my mother's name is Edith.
Okay. Spell Theo for me.
Theo.
And what's your mother's name? Spell that.
Edith.
Thank you. Okay. So earlier, my head started to hurt. I kind of got a headache, and then I got short of breath. I feel like heart issue with your mother.
Breathing.
Okay. So this is cardiopulmonary. So it was pulmonary. It was breathing for her. And then I was getting like this headache. And I felt like that was more connected to your son. But remember, it doesn't have to be how they passed. It could just be maybe he got headaches when he was a kid and that was an issue for a while, or whatever the case is. It doesn't have to be that he passed of these things or anyone. You know what I mean? They're going to just bring things up that you can connect with.
Okay.
Okay. So how do you connect with a headache or the head hurting?
I know my mother and most in my family get migraines. My son did not.
Okay.
But I know his head fell forward and hit a table, but I probably didn't feel the pain of it.
Okay. So, but he's indicating the head.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Are you standing in the same spot that you were earlier?
Yes.
Ran earlier? Okay. Because I feel like there's something behind you the other side, to the left, like on the other side of your door. What do you have over there on the other side of your door? You have something over there because they zeroed in on it.
There's the bathroom, but on the left side of my door is a picture of him that someone, she's passed too, she drew. And on the right side is Vern.
Thank you. That's why they had me going like this, because I could tell that they drew it. They were showing me it wasn't like a photograph. It was something that was drawn.
That's right.
I'm hearing somebody say to you, wear it proudly. Wear it proudly. What does that mean?
I don't know.
Do you have something you're not sure of? You have something to wear. Is it jewelry, clothing? It could be a smile.
My son's ashes. I have my son's ashes.
Don't make excuses because things are not what they seem with his death. You don't need to make excuses for him because things were not what they seemed.
I'm afraid he's disappointed in how far or how slow I've come along since his passing.
No. But they're saying, wear it proudly, wear your son's ashes proudly, because the circumstances surrounding his death make me feel like maybe you have to be ashamed or hide or be unsure or whatever the case is. And they're telling me, you don't worry about making excuses or being ashamed of what happened, because they're letting me know that the situation is not black and white.
That's right. No, you're absolutely right.
So you wear your son's ashes with pride and you remember how much you loved him. You don't let that other bullshit get in the way.
Okay.
That's what they're saying. Okay. So I'm sorry, what was your question?
I actually wondered if he was with my mother a lot. I see both of the image of their faces in the clouds all the time.
Yes. They're both in the light. And I keep seeing these two little balls of light. They almost look like stars dancing and flitting around. Is that like bouncing around? Does that mean something to you?
Yes.
Why? How?
Yeah, because I used to see his figure bouncing around with another figure across the sky. No. I know that sounds weird.
No, really. I love when people start off and say to me, okay, this is going to sound crazy. And I look at them and say, really? Look who you're talking to.
It was like he got his wings, and his job, the other kid's job that had passed, supposedly was to help people over. And he said that his job was to help the people that passed from COVID over. Oh. And it was suddenly, I guess, I saw them all the time. They would teach. I guess he was learning how to do it. But the day that he learned, they were everywhere. Almost just flying. And I always see hands reaching out.
Wow, that's amazing. Yeah, but they are definitely together when they want to be,
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Right. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. My pleasure. I'm glad the Wi-Fi finally worked out, or the connection, or whatever that was.
Yeah. You guys are wonderful.
Oh, thank you.
Thanks very
Appreciate your support. Best of luck with everything.
Thank you.
Right.
You too.
You're welcome.
And
Thank you.
I'm sorry for your friend.
Oh,
That's a
thank
lot.
you very much. Thank you. We appreciate that. Have a wonderful night.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye. How you holding up there, big guy?
It's been a long day, but we've got one more in the back, but we are close to the end. So let's grab Gene, if you're ready. If you can give me a thumbs up or tap your soundbar or something like that, so I know you're ready to come up. And okay, we're gonna bring her up on. Good evening. How are you doing this evening?
Good, Mike. How are you? Hi, Kristie.
Hi, Jean. How are you?
I'm doing good.
Good.
And what is your question this evening?
I just wanted to see if there was any like messages from me from like my mother or stepmom. And I also wanted to see, Kristie, I've been having the number 819 pop up an awful lot. If that was something.
You need to look those numbers up. I'm not versed in numbers, but that's an angel number. That's an important number, 819. 9 especially is an archangel number. So you need to look those up. You can just Google them and you can do it that way. I'm especially focused on the stepmother. Stepmother, what was her name?
Susan?
Spell it.
SUSAN.
Thank you. I'm getting like a stress headache across my forehead. It's going down from my temples into my ears. A little bit hard to breathe, like shortness of breath almost.
Mm-hmm.
Can you connect any of that with her?
She did have some strokes.
Thank you. I keep seeing an empty rocking chair. How do you connect with that?
Rocking chair. She. I know when my sisters were little, she had a rocking chair. She used to have.
Okay.
She would love to rock the kids.
Awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so she's validating herself. So the way she's
sorry.
communicating. What's that? That's awesome. Okay, so she's validating herself. Oh, you know what? Can you mute your whatever you're using to listen to the show? Oh, you know what? Can you mute your whatever you're using to listen to the show?
Okay. I'm sorry. What am I supposed to?
Shut the volume off on like the device that you're using to listen to the show because there's feedback.
I'm sorry. I'm having a hard time, Kristie. I can't hear you.
Shut the volume off on your device, the one you're using to listen to the show.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah, we were getting feedback from you, both devices going. So
Yeah, she had a phone call.
Yeah, I had a phone call coming through at that time.
Oh,
yes.
Gotcha. Yeah, so your stepmom is validating herself with the rocking chair, and also the way she's coming through tells me she was unable to communicate either effectively or at all at the time she passed. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, she couldn't communicate at the time. No. She was basically, she was like in a coma.
Okay.
Thank you. She couldn't. Yeah,
right. Oh, geez. Okay. Well, I don't even know what just happened. It was like all of a sudden.
Yeah, I think she was getting another call in.
Oh yeah, that would disconnect. All right. Well, her aunt did come through. Her aunt did validate. There she is.
Well, bring her back here quick and.
no, I can't hear you.
Wait a minute. Please.
Okay.
Okay. Oh.
When you're ready, if you give me a thumbs up, and I can bring you back in.
How many more, Michael? How many more can we do?
We're at that time frame. So
Okay.
Seeing as this was kind of a last minute tonight, so Gene, give me a thumbs up if you're good to come back with us. Okay, I'm gonna unfortunately, yep.
Okay.
We'll try to catch up with her later then.
Okay. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
think that's gonna work. There must be. All right.
Yeah.
That's okay. So, all right.
So we appreciate everybody, and
yeah. Sorry, guys. This was just we were, we like to get to a lot more, that, but we just kind of came on and wanted to get a reading show in tonight. We will definitely be doing more.
Yep.
We really appreciate everybody tuning in tonight. Michael's been working a lot of overtime, and I can see the look on his face, so I'm not going to push him to go longer.
I'm still recovering from surgery, guys.
Yes,
so
you are. Yes,
too
you
long
are.
just gets me. So
you did good, but it's so nice to see everybody again, and we definitely will do more. We will probably be back in about 2 weeks, I think it is. Watch for I will post it.
Yeah,
so
not
not
next week. It's the following week. Yeah.
Yeah. So keep your eyes peeled, and we'll definitely put it up here and
so
do that.
Just a couple of pictures of Mel. Again, Mel was on our show. It was on episode number 5. Just a wonderful person. And just a quick little tribute. Got some photos here of our wonderful friend Mel and some of our friends at some of the festivals and stuff like that. So please, go check that one out. Again, if you
veteran, just would help anybody and I have to give photo credit. Isn't that photo beautiful?
Yeah.
Sheila Auslander took that picture and she let me use that. So that was actually a photo that Sheila took. And then I used that for Melanie. She was a wonderful person and just the epitome of how human beings need to be and how we need to be towards each other. Because right to the end, she was just worried about everybody else other than herself. And that's just these volumes.
Again, do you think somebody's having a rough time or whatever, reach out to family and friends. So we appreciate all of you. Thank you, Mr. Shaw, for having me on his show this evening. To all our former guests that tuned in, to our regular listeners and watchers and whatever, thank you. Again, you can find us over on Anchor FM now. And all your favorite locations, all the old shows you can also find on YouTube. So if you happen to tune in and tune back out, some of that stuff is there. Please like, share, and subscribe, because the more stuff the more subscribers over on YouTube, the more things I can do on the side. And we got some good video stuff coming soon, because we've got some really cool video stuff that we're doing with some other groups. So
yes,
thank you all.
Continue to enjoy the summer. Stay healthy, stay safe, make memories, get it in while you can, especially in the Buffalo area, Buffalo, Niagara area, Rochester area, right? Yep. All right, everybody, have a great week and stay safe.
And sample on.
Good night, everybody.